go. Okay, we are back. Sadior Radio. If you're
But
watching, look,
I was frozen.
look, you was oh, was he?
Oh,
We're back. You're listening. We're back on Sadior Radio. For our podcast listeners, we appreciate you. This is part two of part one of what, Jay Monet? Because you say it so clear.
Soul of a Man, Heart of a Woman radio
boom, boom,
show,
boom,
powered by
boom,
Sadior
boom, boom,
Radio.
boom, boom,
Look,
boom,
look.
boom.
All right, now what was that question again?
Let's
Real
do the
quick.
question
Yes.
first before we get the answer.
All right, so my question is, recognizing that you had dream killers
Yeah.
early in your relationship in your life, beginning with your parents, as you stated. I'm asking, by the time you got into your late teens and or early 20s, as you were in relationships, did you begin to expect that from people, or were you looking for something different?
So I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna say neither, because I didn't realize that they were dream killers until I got to my latter years, because I turned 43 yesterday. So it was around it was around like 35.
Wow.
Been married and just realized like the brainwashing that went down in my world. And then once I opened my eyes and started seeking enlightenment, that's when I realized, yo, mommy, I love you, but you a dream killer. Richard, my daddy, I love you, but you like, but it wasn't, to me, honestly, I look at it as it wasn't 100% their fault. It was learned behavior. You understand? They were trained to be a certain way because they, their parents were more than likely, or their grandparents were like slaves. So it was just taught, I need to keep you a certain kind of way. So now that I'm on this road to enlightenment and I am almost enlightened, I pass it down to my kids, because okay, so one of my number one things is that drives me crazy with my moms, and I love her, right? One of my sons, they be like, I want a Ferrari. You can't have that. Stop telling my son that. He can have whatever he wants. You're supposed to teach him the method to get it, not to shoot it down before it even exists. You understand? But that was her learned behavior, that, they had to bust their ass to get $1, but you don't have to. You can come up with a genius ass invention. If 1 million people buy it for $1, I'm a millionaire. You understand? You don't know. So don't kill the dreams before they start, Yep. So at that time in my 20s, and I didn't know, but now,
all right, so for the last 8-9 years that you've been aware, have you been talking to your parents about that, and have changes been made in your relationship?
No, because we are talking about 70 and 80-year-olds. Okay, you can lead the horse to water, but you cannot make the mother jumpers drink. Like, I tell my mother, like, so I want to know, and that's my choice, and that's my prerogative. I expressed that to the both of them. Word life, I walked through the door. Somebody got shot like 8 times. Look, hi. You get that. It's just, they're stuck in a way, and I don't knock them. I swear I love them for it. I just walk away. But then, lately she been getting angry because I'll be like, Ma, why I gotta? It's reality. Why are you mad? Because I don't want to hear your shit. Like, that's not fair. You can't be mad at me because I don't want to hear the news. A comet is coming and it's about to hit the planet. Give me a call. But I don't need to know that, a 3-year-old was molested or thrown up against a wall and I got 5. Dude, I don't want to hear that. You know.
Now I wonder if she feels as though she's just being informative to let you know because you do have children. So like seeing it in a different way, you know, and not being necessarily sensitive
I
to that.
hear you, right? But why do I need to know about the person that threw their kid on the wall unless you feel like I'm going to throw mines on the wall? I'm not.
All right, well, you know what, T? I'm gonna say this in mom's defense. You just said they in their 80s. They ain't got much shit going on. You got me? They in the damn house watching the news. That's their adventure, damn it. Now share the adventure with them.
I accept it. I love them dearly. But they drink.
Beauty of choice and perception of one's reality. That's what one of our
Yes, our perception on a lot of things matters.
I hear you, Aunt Lydia.
Oh, was that an original LTN? Did you put LTN on it?
Hey, that's what she said. I'm just reading the comments. Look.
Oh my gosh. Look. Well, we all make choices, and I choose not to hear it.
Yeah, I hear that.
No, but I think what it is, and it's funny because I remember Jay-Z was saying that his uncle said that to him when he started out as far as making music and stuff, and he said that he was going to sell millions and be a billionaire, and his uncle was like, you can't do that. And he said what he didn't take it personal, but he said he didn't take it personal. He just looked at it like what you just said. Some people mindset are that's that. And there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not knocking anybody because everybody thinks different. Because my mother said this to me a while back. She said, you know what I love about you? You're not afraid to jump to do anything. She said, you know, some things that you try to do, people are like, man, he crazy to try that. And that's just me. Mm-hmm. Like, who would think I would start a radio station? Who would think that I'd shoot films? Who would think all these things? And when you tell certain people that, they just look at you like, man, you crazy. You ain't doing that.
Right.
You ain't really making noise. And then all of a sudden they see, you know, and now, yes, I am pulling my coattail. They see that you got a station from New York all the way down to almost Atlanta with people on it, making moves, networking. You know, they see that you shooting films that people are really paying attention to. You know, they see different things moving. Then
they
it's
see
like
in magazine articles.
Damn. Yeah, they see magazine articles. I said I was going to start singing, and damn, I got a video out. I got songs out that's on all the platforms. So it amazes me that sometimes when people do that, you have to utilize that to inspire and push you. You know, and you have
motivation.
I can't do that. All right, watch this then. You know, and
but you know, to me, they're looking in a mirror. They're looking at themselves that they can't do it.
Or they never.
But it took me a long time for me to see that. You know.
But look at it this way. You're inspiring.
Insecure, because maybe they could do it or they can, but they haven't because they're insecure within themselves.
Others' ambition.
Yeah.
Well, because I don't have a desire to achieve something, I'm mad at you because you do. Versus
what's crazy?
Learning, and maybe if you gain a little bit of knowledge or continuously educate yourself, then you would develop ambition in something. You know.
What's crazy is when those same people who are close to you and they're your dream killers see you making those moves, and now they want to benefit from it.
Oh, okay. Absolutely. All right.
So do you take
a new bathroom?
Do you take them? Do they get to go?
A new dormer?
Can they be your plus one?
Let me tell you something. The one dream killer that I had, when we went.
Oh, I like that word. Had.
Go ahead. When we went.
Deuces, kick rocks.
When we went to court, never supported me in nothing. But when we went to court, the judge was like, "So what do you do, Mr. Dennis?" "Oh, he on the radio, he acting, he do," and she just
ran your whole resume.
Ran it down, and I looked at him. I was like, "Oh, so you follow me?"
Get it?
So he was like, "Well, how much are you making off all this?" I was like, nothing. That's nothing. "Oh, well, we're going to check all you want. Check all you want, because I will not put myself in a position where you're going to benefit from
any of it
until you're completely gone."
Oh,
well, our viewers said everything.
You know, that's the same thing I said.
Go ahead.
Once I get rid of the number 2 in this so-called partnership, that's when everything will skyrocket. I'd be damn if I start raking in all this goodness and you get a penny. You understand?
No.
And I had to raise our children by myself.
No, I don't understand, because that is the way of past thinking. I am not going to limit what the hell I'm supposed to have because of what I'm concerned that you may get. I'll be damned if I'm going to continue not to have based upon you. So I'm going to go ahead and get it. Then I'm going to get a contract to make sure your ass don't get nothing.
Oh, no. I was just saying he going to stay there. I'm not stopping. My grind. My grind is going forever.
Yeah,
we just ain't getting divorced. Because you ain't getting shit.
We just need the ink on the paper. Ink on the paper.
Look, let me explain something to you. And you will never claim adultery. You're going to say the Energizer, I'm cheating with the Energizer bunny before you'll be able to say something else done slipped up in me. Okay?
Come on now.
Can you imagine like some of these individuals like Dr. Dre? Hopefully he's recouping well.
He had an aneurysm, correct?
Yeah, brain aneurysm.
Shut up. See, I should watch the news.
No, on social media.
I didn't know.
Look.
I didn't know.
Yeah, that was perfect. That was perfect.
Amazon, the guy that created Amazon, some of these individuals that had this idea that was married, that had to pay millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars out once they separated with their spouse. And
not right though.
I look at it this way: if the person is there and you're in a relationship and they're basically doing things, it don't even have to be the business. Sadior become $1 billion industry, say, right? And that person never did anything except the personal stuff, then they do deserve something because they supported me personally. They supported me when I came home pissed off at, say, people not doing things right. They had to hear it. You know, they had to go through my emotions up and down. I'm not saying that they should get half of the shit, but they
now does that become a problem in the event they feel as though they do deserve half of it, and you feel as though they deserve something? Does that work in a relationship, or is that a problem?
If you help me build my business, then you can have half of the business that you help build.
Okay.
Right. Anything that you did not help build, I don't feel like you should have anything. So like in Mark's situation, Sharon has been in the picture for 20 years. Mm-hmm. He's blowing up and being $1 billion mogul. She earned her joint, right? But now there's females that enter the picture and I had the bread already. I was grinding and I did all of this already. So what did you do to earn half of anything?
Exactly.
Like they say,
and I feel that man, woman, I don't feel like, honestly, if I grind, like what's Oprah's Mr. name? Oh, he should not get shit. You want to know why? Because he didn't want to put a ring on it before I was a billionaire. But I'm gonna keep riding your face until the day I die.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's like I haven't been with a certain person for a certain amount of years. So you haven't been around me to encourage me to write any book that I've written. You don't deserve
to do anything. You had nothing to do with the state of joy, the creativity. When I was locked up in my room just typing because it's 12 hours, you didn't say, oh, you haven't eaten. Here's your food. But you came in and wanted my Amex card. Get your life.
Yeah, get your life.
I'm to the point of this. If I did, say hypothetically, I did write books, right? Simply D. Mm-hmm. And that person I dated 5 years ago, right? And they took me through the ringer. They were assholes. And I wrote a book called They Assholes. And it goes, and I get billions of dollars from it. I might give them $500 because they the one that put me in that state of mind.
Look, they can.
No, that's even worse because if you acknowledge that, do they deserve half? Because they feel like they were your muse, and you wouldn't have had that book if you wouldn't have dealt with them. So now, in that situation, do they get half?
They got it. They got to get it, Mike.
See, no.
I'm so no.
But damn, if you and I wasn't together, if I ain't put you through that shit, I put you through, you wouldn't have had those memories.
Have. That's what I want to understand. Why have?
Because we are partners in this.
Okay, so real quick, because I want to come back to that. The child support judge told me that my non-custodial partner only has to give 30% of my children's medical bills because we're not together. Why do I have to pay 70%? Because I make more money. I couldn't have created that individual without it. So why is it not 50-50? Why do I gotta pay for all their sickness and they live with me? I buy all their stuff and I gotta pay all their medical bills. Why they don't gotta pay half? That's not my fault they broke. And I'm a baller.
Well,
they
I
should,
love this.
it's
I gotta
still
say
they
this real quick.
kid.
I just read a post on Facebook that say "My pain, my gain." From what I see as far as the pain that people go through. I so love your aunt.
Yo, let me tell you, it sounded like an LTN verse.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was.
We need to get her on.
Yeah.
If you allow others to limit you, you won't give birth to what you are destined to bring forward.
Oh, here she go. Let me tell you something. If y'all get her started, we ain't over until 2 a.m.
Look,
she need her own show.
She's talking real stuff though. That's real.
Yo,
that's
all day.
Stuff.
Let me tell you something. That is the queen of motivation. If you are not about you, she gonna make you about you or contemplate being about you. Look, I don't love myself enough. This woman done made me think I should love myself more.
That's right.
Look, that's my auntie. I love you, Auntie Big Sister.
But you know what's crazy? That's the type of friends and people that you put around you to motivate you and help push you. Not the people that's going to pull you down, because those individuals, even no matter how strong you are, no matter how motivated you are, to put people around you that's negative taps into that strength, that motivation, because you keep hearing certain things after a while. It is not going to stop you, but it's going to affect you.
It can begin to drain you,
especially if it's someone you truly care about.
Absolutely.
Like, I care so much about you. The fact that you don't care even an inkling of how I care for you, it becomes detrimental to your focus.
Mm-hmm. But wait a daggone minute now. Those your feelings. Am I at fault if you feel a certain way for me and I don't reciprocate those same feelings?
Why are we together?
If I tell you that I don't have those same feelings, it's that good because I'm being honest. But I don't have the feelings you have. I care, but I'm not at the level you're at. So you can't expect certain things, right or wrong.
That's true.
Which is true, but then you cannot, in that same aspect, now you don't feel the way I feel about what I'm aspiring for. Don't get mad at me if I'm not giving you the time that you feel like I should be giving you.
I like that.
Because I'm aspiring for my joint.
That's
you understand?
It. Yes.
As long as know and trust and believe that I'm not gonna lay all my focus on you. I'm gonna focus on my task at hand, whether you're on board with supporting me or not.
Exactly. I like that. That was good.
Yeah.
I like
what's funny?
Good.
I'm just looking at all of us. We some sexy people.
Huh?
I was just looking at all of us. We some sexy people.
What's funny? That I was gonna you just basically took my answer and expanded, because I was gonna actually say that I think that we're in charge of who we put in our lives and put in our circles and place certain places. So if a person don't show you that love or that support, and you keep constantly putting them in the front line with you, then you're the blame of it. You understand what I mean? Like, for example, and there's no shots fired. I'm just using this as an example for the people that watch this. If I keep putting certain people on the radio and they don't
wink,
they don't
wink,
and they don't basically do what needs to be done as far as to make the radio station go to the next level, I can't blame that person. I got to blame myself, because I'm putting them on a platform that's attached to me. So, if they get on here and they keep making the radio station sink, and I keep putting them in that position to be able to make the radio station sing, who do you blame? I can't blame them. I can't get mad at them.
No, it's you, yeah.
And that's why
It's definitely all you. Well, I mean,
Come on.
honestly, I assume responsibility for, I don't blame anything, any experience, because I don't call them issues, I don't call them regrets. Any experience that occurred in my life, I don't blame on anyone else, whether it's a negative experience or a positive experience, because you only have the ability to affect me if I let you. So if I'm dumb enough to let you, then I have to eat that. I gotta eat that L. You understand what I'm saying? I done talked to Big Brother Mark many times, and he be like, "I'm glad you know your part. I'm not in denial, ever."
All right, so T, did that happen because you reached a certain age, or did that happen because you became a certain way with maturity in your life? So at a certain age, you're 21, that's the way you're supposed to be. Or does it happen when you mature to that place?
You can't
I believe it's a little bit of both. It also has to do with your home growing.
Right.
You know, so your parents are the farmer of your field. They should instill or plant the right seeds in you as long as they know those seeds to plant. You understand? So my parents taught me a lot of stuff. So I always really assumed responsibility for my actions and stuff. You know, so it's all on learned behavior, as well as, like you said, maturity and experiences. To me, I love, like, my soon-to-be ex-husband. I don't hate him at all. I still have a lot of love for him, because without going through that experience, I wouldn't be the wonderful, delightful individual I am today. You understand?
So you
what
owe
I
him
mean?
50% of your happiness.
Say that again.
You owe him 50% of your happiness.
I don't owe him sugar. See why Jay trying to, and Mark already know. Why is she trying to change this conversation to some else? I don't owe him.
You're very happy now, as you were saying.
I was happy. See, that was a number one thing too, that honestly that ignited or initiated me leave. I would always blame my happiness. I'm not happy. And I would say it's because of him. And he would basically be like, you're not happy because you don't want to be. And that statement never really clicked to me until it did. And once it did, what did the chick do? Got her some hefty bags.
Got hefty bags.
And packed everything that could be moved.
They not showing me no love with this internet thing.
Happy, you know what's going to be removing my.
I don't know what the heck that was just about.
Let this motherfucker with one away from you. And I tell you no lie, I got in that car and behind that steering wheel, and I cried like a baby. And I sat there like, why are you crying? And they were tears of joy. The way the 8 years later, you see the excitement.
So to my two brothers, that's right here. This is us. We family.
Yes, all day.
We have two sisters on here, and it's a marriage, that children, and just left. Like, what does that make y'all think that's going on out here in the world? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
and y'all know both of us. Y'all may not know us in an intimate way, but y'all know us. Y'all know we painting asses and stuff like that
all day.
Both women have left a marriage. So what does that go to tell you that men are out there?
Well, see, I'm on the same page because I did the same thing.
Well, then, damn it. Damn it. I told you always got some stuff, D. I don't be ready. Damn it, D. What time you leave? Was you on the bike? You left on the bike, D?
No, let me tell you this. You came in the house at 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay. This what we doing?
Married?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nigga said this what we doing.
This what we doing? 8 o'clock, phone call was placed to U-Haul. 9 o'clock, U-Haul was backed up, and I was out.
So wait, all right, no, come on. We definitely talking about communication. Now I know that had to be worth for conversation. Come on, D.
No. 4 o'clock in the morning, and you don't answer no cell phone, no nothing.
No, but was that the
that
first
was the straw that
time
broke?
or the
That was
10th
the
time?
straw that broke the back. That wasn't the only straw.
Put it this way. I don't know what was going on because I was at work. This particular night, I was off.
So
Okay.
wait, but this was a one-time, and she didn't do other things before leading up?
It was other things too.
Okay, so it was the
Didn't he
straw.
show you earlier? Didn't he show you that shit is cut? Tell you.
I'm so done.
Other things too, but 4 o'clock in the morning and you don't answer no cell phone or nothing when I'm calling you. 9.
I'm
just saying, you know, the battery died. And it's a solar battery, and the sun was down. The moon wasn't shining that bright. Like, why are you acting like this?
Yeah, okay.
That's the problem.
9 o'clock, U-Haul was packed.
Yeah. Did y'all ever think thereafter? Like, did y'all ever? Wow.
I'm not even. We are put here to live our one life to the best of our ability. And if I'm motherfucking happy, okay? Don't make me go get my toothbrush. Girl, bye. Look, you can't see what's on the outside of this, okay?
So,
Are y'all freezing or y'all still there? Let me see something. Hold on.